Welcome back to our Avatar AMP build. This is a model we've been 3D printing for almost a couple of months now, a lot of different parts, and I finally have the remaining parts to conclude the cockpit, which we're going to be putting together today. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. So here's how we left the model last time. A fair amount of stage of the cockpit done, quite a lot of parts put together already. You can see those in some of my other videos. I'm still sitting on top of the dock at the moment because, like I said before, no legs or no arms on the model yet, so just resting on top of the dock, but we'll change that next time around when we print the waist. Pretty pleased so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at the parts we're going to be added today to finish off the cockpit. So a number of different parts, starting off with the nose detail here, which you'll see when I add on shortly. Some additional parts for the main frame at the top. Bottom frame here is where the pilot's feet would go effectively, and here's some parts for the seat as well, which you'll see go together, and there's the seat itself. Quite a lot of detail on that one. Some of the rails which will help when the shoulders attach for the arms. Then finally the front frame itself. So let's start off with the bottom frames for the front right and front left, which are slot in nicely. Here's the left hand side going in. These would normally have glass in them in the full size model. Hopefully I'll get some glass in mine as well. Next up we have that front nose detail. Quite a lot of detail on this. You can't quite see it in the clip unfortunately, too much reflection from the light. That simply just keys in to the front section to give the cockpit more detail, more definition. Then here we have the body rails for the cockpit. Now I'm pretty sure the arms or part of the shoulder joints will end up sliding into these rails. We're not quite there at that stage yet. So these just slot in towards the top of the model. There's a bit of a closer look for you. I've not actually used any bolts in this model yet. I will go back and put some in at a later stage, but for now I'm just really simply pushing it together. And that's mainly because I've not decided how I'm going to go about printing it. If I need to strip it all down or strip part of it down. So next up we have another two parts, left and right again, which we need to cover up those side rails or screw holes to the side rails and give the body some more definition and detail. Again, they just slot down from the top. I'll just spin this around quickly. You can really see it's taking shape from behind. The rails look really good. Top body details looking good. So we put the rear jets on before. They're still moving fine. And then we move on to the seat. The seat comes in three different sections. This one's obviously the main back of the seat. Nice bit of detail there. And then we have this center part which will hold the console, which I believe the third piece then would normally have a couple of screens in it from the film. Just give you a different angle of this as well as we're putting it in, just from the top down. You see how it just keys in to two parts there, squares up nicely, and then this is the console, which is the part which will probably have some screens on it, so some controls. Again, that just rests on top of that second seat piece. And then finally we have the rest of the cockpit frame. A really nice job this. Got a hinge at the top which I've already slotted in. That slots onto the corresponding back part of the frame section. I'm going to have this so it does actually open. And there we have it. That concludes all the parts that make up the cockpit. You see now it really is taking shape. It is quite a size. I must admit it's bigger than I thought it would be originally, and it's actually taken a lot longer to print, but still really enjoying it. Here's a close-up for you. A few people have asked to see the cockpit off the dock just by itself, so let me just take a moment to lift that off. And there we go, you probably get a better idea of the size of it now. You can see it against my hands. This is the finished cockpit. Next time around we'll be adding on to this waist connection, which you can see underneath, and building that out, which is how the legs will be connecting on. And that's the end of today's video. If you'd like to see other videos, the rest of the Avatar build perhaps, or my Iron Man build, or more 3D printing, or perhaps the car videos, please subscribe to my channel and feel free to share on social media. Thank you very much.